Alright, back to another album review. Today's review is on I Am the Night from Pantera. It's the third studio album from Pantera and was the last Pantera album to have Terry Glaze as the lead singer. The album was released in '85 under Metal Magic Records, though I don't know the exact date the album was released. I also don't know where or when the album was recorded. If anyone knows, be sure to let me know in the comments. Anyways, the album was only released on vinyl and cassette, and a total of 25,000 copies were produced. There are copies on CD that exist, but they're all bootlegs. Of course, the only way I was able to listen to this album was through YouTube. I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to check out the album for yourself. The album was once again produced by Jerry Abbott. Now, one thing I need to mention is that this was the last Pantera album that was rooted in the glam metal genre. No, they went for a much heavier sound this time. Anyways, let's talk about the songs. This album starts with Hot and Heavy. The title of this song is not a misnomer by any means. The song itself is pretty damn heavy despite the fact that it still has a glam metal sound to it. It also emphasizes the album's heavier sound. You actually have to listen to it to believe me. There was a music video that was made for the song, and I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to check that out. It was actually the second music video that Pantera ever made. I think this is a good song, and it starts the album off pretty well. The next song is I Am the Night. Obviously, this song shares the same name as the album. It's also the longest song of the album at 4 minutes and 27 seconds long. I think this is a good song and fits within the album's overall tone. It's followed up with Onward We Rock. The song has a faster pace to it, and it's in the realm of heavy metal, simultaneously in the glam metal genre. We followed up with GGTTM, which stands for Daryl Goes to the Movies. Basically, it's just Daryl performing a guitar solo during a live show in '85. It's also the shortest song in the album at 1 minute and 43 seconds long. Up next is Daughters of the Queen. The song starts off pretty heavy, and it's mainly in the heavy metal genre while retaining the album's glam metal sound. It's also the second longest song in the album at 4 minutes and 16 seconds long. The next song is Down Below. The song starts off with a guitar riff from Daryl before the rest of the band go all out. Of course, Terry's vocals are the main reason why this song is in the realm of glam metal, though there are still traces of heavy metal within the song. I should mention that this is the second shortest song in the album at 2 minutes and 49 seconds long. It's followed up with Come On Eyes. This another song that starts off heavy and also fits within the album's tone. Up next is Right on the Edge. The heavy sound of this song is the main reason why it's my favorite song on the album. He followed up with Valhalla. It's another really heavy song on the album, and it's actually another one of my favorite songs from this album. This album ends with Forever Tonight. The song starts off with Terry Glaze on the keyboard before the rest of the band start rocking out. One thing I should mention is that this is the only song on the album to have Terry on the keyboard. Whereas I think this is a good song and ends the album perfectly. I mentioned earlier that 25,000 copies of this album were produced, so it wasn't hugely successful. So although this album was met with mixed reviews from critics, they seem to have liked it better than Pantera's first two albums. As for my opinion on it, I personally think this is an improvement over Pantera's first two albums. It's not perfect by any means, but I can enjoy it for what it is. Of course, not everyone will enjoy it since it's in the glam metal genre, and glam metal tends to get a lot of shit for people. I mentioned that you can find this album in its entirety on YouTube, and I'll leave a link to it in the description. Now is the part where I question you. Have you listened to I Am the Night? If so, what are your thoughts on it? What's your favorite song from it? Do you think this is an improvement over Pantera's first two albums? And let me know in the comments. If you like the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to hit the notification bell to be notified of future uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another review.